Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. So, as you saw by the title of the video, did a little couple of DIY upgrades to my desk. It was looking a little plain, a little basic, and I just decided to use my flair and kind of pretty it up a little bit. So I did a couple of different things, and some paint, some gems, some glue, a little ingenuity, and now I have kind of a pretty, I think, a pretty soft glam sort of workspace. So let me show you what I did, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy, and stick around, check it out. With my first project, I wanted to cover up some of the exposed wire mesh of the organizer. So I got some poster board, which is a stiffer paper than what this is. This is a much thinner paper. And I taped this decorative paper to the poster board and then just measured it out for each of the 3 slats here for the drawer. And also that middle shelf there also has poster board underneath that taped to it. What I'm doing here is just taping to the front, just the paper itself. I just taped that to the front. Ultimately, I decided not to go with that because it just seemed like it made it a little too busy. And I liked how this design worked without having the drawer covered. So after reassembling the dividers, I'm just going ahead and sliding in the drawers. You can see I took the front of the paper off. Like I said, it didn't really need it, and I love how this looks, even though I do still see some of the exposed wire mesh. I feel like if I completely covered it, it wouldn't look right, and I did want it to kind of blend in with the divider itself because the divider is black. So I felt like since it's a black and white design, or black, white, and yellow, I still felt that it went together. I really feel like it still goes really well together. It's really beautiful. So, well, I mean, it's cute. I don't know about beautiful, but I mean, the paper is really pretty. But yeah, I just felt like it needed a little something extra, a little bit of an upgrade. So I think I did a good job. Little dots. You can see it's got little dots of gold, little gold dots. So super subtle, not too crazy, not too much going on, and this matches my room perfectly because of the black and white. After seeing how the desk organizer came out, and I thought it looked really, really pretty, I didn't like how my desk looked. As you can see, it's raw wood. I nailed a piece of trim to the front, and you can see the nails in the front as well. So I was like, I can't have this raggedy desk with this really pretty organizer that I DIY'd. So, of course, I have to DIY my desk as well. So I nailed that piece of trim to the front with just some brad nails, nothing heavy duty, just some brad nails. And I'm using some paint that I used for that credenza project that I worked on a few months ago. If you haven't seen that video, you should definitely check that out. And also I used that for my mom's work desk. This is also the paint color in my bedroom. So I really, really, really like this color. It's a pretty cool neutral grayish green. So I really love that. But yeah, just a quick little paint job just to cover up, like I said, those nails and make it all look like one cohesive piece as opposed to the desk with the trim nailed to it. And I didn't like that the nails kind of stood out. You could really see them. So I really just wanted to go ahead and cover all that up and make it look cohesive as one main piece. So after the desk organizer, the trim was put on, I painted it, and now it's time for some bling. So I bought these gems a long time ago. I already had these, and I decided to just go ahead and use these because these are all just assorted sizes. They have large and small gems. I started with the larger ones and glued those down first, and then just slowly gravitated to it, slowly used the smaller and smaller gems. And here I'm just moving them around with some Gorilla Glue and a toothpick, and just moving them around kind of where I want them to be while the glue is still wet. And yeah, it adds like a subtle shine and a little bit of sparkle. So 5 hours later, 4 or 5 hours later, this is where we are. I mean, definitely it's blinged out all along the front, and that helps kind of cover things up, which I like. So yeah, super cute. They're still drying. The little gems are still drying on here. So what I'm gonna do is, but I mean, most of them are, they're not moving. They're not going on anywhere. Once I stood the desk back up, none of them fell off. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put it in my room and go ahead and just reassemble my little office space again. All right, guys, let me show you the final look of my desk area, or a close-up look. Now that you've seen me put everything away, let me show you a close-up look of everything. So here we are. So it's really subtle. I didn't do like a whole lot, but I just wanted to kind of update my little work area, kind of freshen it up a little bit, especially my desk, just how it's looking now. I love that so much better. And this is actually the same as my wall color. I'll back up so you guys can kind of see Now I painted this last year, so it may seem a little different because I just did this one yesterday. But yeah, that's actually the same wall, same as the wall color. As you can see, I really, really love it. So this, yeah, this is it. And I love it with the bling just kind of covering up those nails that were here. And the when I nailed it in, I split the wood over on this side so it covers that up. And I like that it just adds like a little bit of something different, a little something something. And it's, I won't say subtle, but I don't know. I'm not sure what to call it, but I like it. I like it. Let's just call it India chic, I guess, because I really, really like this. So I didn't want to completely cover the top and the bottom all the way. Let me show you. Let me get a little closer. So actually I can zoom in from here. Yeah. So you see here, oh, sorry guys. So you can see where I've zoomed in. So as you can see here, I didn't go all the way to the bottom of the piece of trim that's covering up the desk. So yeah, you can see I stopped a little bit short, just a little short. So some have it kind of down, I don't know, but as you can see, I didn't go all the way to the bottom of the trim, like that little piece right there, because it curves. And I didn't want any issues with me bumping up against it, pulling it off with anything that I'm wearing or getting caught on anything. So I figured since this is right here is kind of the flattest piece before it starts curving again, I thought it was best to just stop there. I do have a few, like you can see here, like the smaller jewels. I did go a little bit further, but that was just to kind of fill in some of the gaps because of how I actually glued it. But I think it came out okay. So all these colors that are in the jewels are stuff that I have around my room. So my colors around my room are black and white, gray, and gold. I do have silver as well. I like mixing metals like that, mixing silver and gold together in certain decor ideas and certain decor. And I thought this would be really cute because it's mostly gray and I do have small colors, small bits of gold in my room. So I think this really looks, I think it looks really, really cute. And not super, like I said, it's not super in your face, but I do like that it is kind of subtle-ish in a way. But yeah, I really like it. Obviously, I love the paint job because, as you can see, like I said, it's the same as my wall color, but I wanted something, the raw wood, I didn't have any stain, anything to keep the wood its original state, and I felt like it was probably going to be better to go ahead and just cover this with some paint, or I was thinking about doing a decoupage with this particular paper, but I thought that this pattern would be a little too busy. And then the other side of this paper is that floral that I showed you guys. So yeah, I love the paint job. This is 2 coats of paint and it's dry. It's really, really nice. I love it. Hey guys, sorry the lighting is so weird. This overhead light is not great. But yeah, anyway, thanks so much for tuning in and this week and watching my video, just me kind of updating my workspace. Hopefully it'll, garner some, help me with my inspiration for my channel. And, but it does definitely give me some interesting things to look at. And, while I'm recording and sitting here and working at my desk, thanks so much for tuning in. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed, share and like this video, and I'll see you guys next week. Later.